Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to give you a quick update on some different things I'm doing around here. First and foremost, as you can see, I finally have a microphone. I've been wanting a microphone for so long. As you probably know, I write for rotoscopers.com, and this Christmas, Morgan and Chelsea, the two bosses at the Rotoscopers, sent us a $50 Amazon gift card. And I already had some points saved up, and then I only had to spend a couple more bucks, and I was able to afford a Blue Yeti, which is something I have literally been wanting for years. My next update, I don't know if this is something you pay attention to or not, I have lights. I have needed lights down here for so long. I got a single light stand for Christmas, and I'm not sure my mom knew it was a light stand. She just got it off of my Amazon wish list. But I thought to myself, I have a light stand now. I really need to just bite the bullet and get a light. Unfortunately, I put up the light, and yeah, you need at least two. And I knew that to begin with, but I thought maybe I could make it work, but no, it didn't look very good at all. So instead of going and buying a really expensive light, I went and bought a little lamp at Walmart. And it actually kind of works. I'll have the footage in here so you can look at it. As you can see, I'm using pillowcases as diffusers, but they're both LED lights. They're pretty bright, and I think they work pretty well for lighting the scene. I probably could use one more, but I think it's going to work good for now. And my last update for today, I'm going to be slightly changing how I do my reviews. Probably not my Wonderland Wednesday reviews, but at least for my shorter reviews, like when I go see a movie in the theater, I've come up with an actual rating system. I've been very hesitant up until now to rate movies that I review, because all movie ratings are very opinion-based. There is no real objective way to say, this movie is a 5-star movie, and this movie is a 0-star movie. So I've kind of shied away from doing that. However, I've kind of come up with a unique way to do it myself. This is based very loosely on the rating system of one of my online friends, Mark Brown, who has the channel The Animation Commendation. On his website, he had a way of rating movies he was watching based on various aspects of the filmmaking. I'll have a few main categories that I talk about every time, such as rewatchability, acting, characters, etc. And then I'll swap out categories here and there as I see fit, depending on the movie. Like if I saw a drama, I probably wouldn't put special effects in there, but if it was something by Wes Anderson, I would definitely have like aesthetic, because that's something significant about that movie that should factor in on how it's rated. I've put together a few of them just to show you sort of an example of how I will rate movies in the future. For example, Fantasia. If you know me, you know it's one of my all-time favorite movies. I'm rating it on rewatchability, aesthetic, music, characters, and emotional response. And I gave it 5s for all of those. I add up the 5s, divide it by 5, and I've got a 5. And then I put that into a grading system, which gives it an A+. I will have my grading system up on the screen for you to look at if you'd like. Basically, if a movie gets a 5, it's an A+. If a movie gets less than a 1, it's an F. I'm not going to do like B- or anything, because I've always hated the thought of negative grades. It's a B or it's a B+. Saying B- makes it sound worse than it actually is. It's just a B. For something to get maybe a better view of how the rating system works rather than what I consider a perfect movie, I've picked the 1998 Godzilla movie, which is one of my favorite movies, but I will admit it has many flaws. So I will be rating it on rewatchability, acting, characters, special effects, and fun. For rewatchability, I'm giving it a 5, because I could watch this movie anytime and I still love it. However, for acting, characters, and special effects, it's very average, and I'm giving it a 3 in all those categories. And then my last category, fun, is another 5, because I think it's a fun movie, regardless of its flaws. Altogether, that comes out to a 3.8, which is a B+, which, depending on who you ask, is probably more than generous. Anyway, from now on, that's going to be my rating system. I'll use this to talk about pretty much any movie that I watch from now on. I don't think I'm going to use this rating system on Wonderland Wednesday, because I've already kind of got a set format for how I do those episodes to begin with. But for pretty much everything else from now on, this will be my standard for how I write things. Anyway, I think that's going to be all for this video. I will be back on Wednesday with my first episode of Wonderland Wednesday for this season, and one of these days I will be back with another episode of my Doctor Who review, because it has been since December since I put out one of those videos, which is kind of shameful because I have an entire season of episodes filmed. It just takes me a really long time to edit them, and I've kind of been procrastinating. I really need to get on that. Hopefully within the week I will have another one of those out. Anyway, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.